Hello and welcome back to JP and the Ocarina of Time. So where we left off is we just finished our first quest to get our sword and shield and to go visit the Deku Tree. The Deku Tree has been cursed and has now asked us to go inside and break the curse upon it. So here we go. Let's have a bit of an explore. Up and hold the shield up. So we now have a Deku nut. Again, we go to our thing and equip these. There we go. Now these ones are a little bit different from the first ones you encounter, as these actually launch forward. When they're like this, you have the ability to get the Deku nuts. When they're stood up straight, they'll give you a Deku stick. So we pop up here and walk our way around. Like so. And here we go. Thank you for that hint, Navi. And here is our first chest in Deku Tree. So, in your chest in the dungeons, you usually get 3 different things. First is usually a dungeon map, like so. Second is generally the compass, so you can see where you are in the dungeon. And the third is usually an item. So if you go through here, lock on and hold your shield out. So this dungeon is a bit of like a tutorial area and often gives you little hints on how to do things. Straight through this door. Find ourselves. Again, here's another chest. And we now have the fairy slingshot. Okay. So again, we'll just equip that. First we're going to go climb up this wall here and find another little chest. So in most dungeons, when you see a little chest like that, they'll actually hold a little key. Go down here now. So, as you now see, because we now have the slingshot, the grasses now contain Deku seeds. Like so. I'm going to get out our slingshot. If you look up there, Navi will help you lock on. And we've now released the ladder. So we can now get out of this room. Here we go. need to go back this way. And now we've got the slingshot. We can deal with these creepy spiders. Got to say, they are my least favourite enemy of all time. Purely because I actually hate spiders, so having to deal with those was never fun. So once you've killed all 3, you can climb up the vines. Now with them, do be aware that if you try and climb the vines before you kill them, they will charge at you. There we go. They do just drop down out of nowhere, like so. If you try and hit the front of them, it will just bounce off, so very little point doing that. Like so. So. They have a soft spot just on their back. Just so. If we now go through this door here, to lock again, and be first introduced to your first little ticky timer of the game. So, jump this way and over here, and we can open our chest. Here we will find the compass. So, if you go now onto your screen, you'll see the map, the dungeon map. Because we've now got the compass, it will tell us where we've been. So they're highlighted in blue, and where we currently are is flashing. It also shows you where the different chests are. So the chest still in the room where we're in. There's one further down as well, and it also shows us what level and where the dungeon bosses. So, what we need to do is come down here quickly. Let the spider drop down. Take it back. Come back down. Take it back. Climb up. So what we now need to do is light the torch, like so. Again, if you don't take off the torch while it's still burning, it will just burn down and then you'll lose your Deku stick. Now then, what we're first being introduced to is this little spider, which is the golden Skultula. That is a collectible item throughout the game. As you collect more of them, they leave you a little medallion. So if you go onto your screens here, just see here, you'll notice that there's a little kind of gold looking spider thing there, and the number 1. That means we've killed one of them and collected one of the tokens. As you collect more, there is a room in Karako village where you take those tokens and you trade them for other items. So, only one way to go, and that is down from here. In quite a dramatic fashion, we fall right straight through the cobweb. There's another one of those collectible spiders. Here we go. press this button here, it releases this chest and lights the torch. So what we're going to do is light this torch here, run over without falling into the water, and burn through that cob right there. Go through into here. Meet another one of these fellas who tells us another secret. So we've got to punish his brothers in the correct order apparently. 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Interesting. Now then, if you've noticed that this door hasn't unlocked with beating the enemy, so what you need to do is, if you see the little eye there, hit it in the eye with our slingshot and it releases the door. So, now be giving us some advice about diving in water. So if we come over here, and dive down to touch the button. Where am I going? Don't worry about taking a bit of time to do this one, because the timer on this one's quite long. So here we go, jump onto the moving platform. As the water level is now lowered, we can now get under there safely. And up here. Again. So grab the block, pull it this way, which means we can then climb up and through the door. Okay. So if you've noticed, there are 2 torches that aren't lit, so what we need to do is grab our stick again, light it up, and then light the 2 torches. Open the door, and we met by the back of one of these spiders. Now be careful in this room, because if you notice there are some ominous little shadows and they will fall from the ceiling. Horrible little things. There we go. Fairly easy to deal with. Just like so. So what we need is to use our torch again to burn through this. This area we can't get to yet. Again, if we light this up again, run through, and here we are. There we go. So we're now on the other side of that river area. So we can now grab this block and shove it this way. There's a reason why we needed to do that. So if you notice that these torches are all too high for us to reach, so what we need to do is to, now we've got this bold block moved, we can use this side to jump over, using it to hit and break through there, like so. What you'll find in fights just before the big bosses is a room like this, generally. Not always this room, but 2, 3. Number 1. Where's number 1? Again, it just stocks you up on a couple of things. Later on in the game, there may be fairies or different items located just outside the main boss. If you notice, just above there is something a bit ominous. Oh. So if you take our Shingshot, so Parasitic armoured Arachnid, apparently. If you don't defeat Skultula, you end up with eggs, and they'll burst out those creatures again. And there you go. That's how you defeat Gohma. So after the boss fight has ended, what you'll see is a blue shiny thing, which is a portal, and usually a heart canister located somewhere. You grab hold of the heart container, it'll fill up your hearts again and also give you a brand new one. So we have now got 4 hearts instead of 3, so it can take a little bit more damage. So we've now completed the Deku Tree. Let's see what the Deku Tree says now. Here we are. So, tells of a wicked man from the desert cast a curse upon him. Okay. Oh, this is the same character from our dream, which is called Ganondorf. So we're now told of the Triforce and how it came into existence. There we go. Have the goddess of power, wisdom, and courage. So the Triforce is located in the point where the goddess has left this world. Very cool. And the resting place of the Triforce has become the sacred realm. Interesting. But asking us to keep Ganondorf away from Triforce there, cast the death curse upon him. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Okay. So, although we've broken the curse, he is going to die anyway. Bit sad there. So, okay, we've now been given our next little quest, which is to go to Hyrule Castle and to go and meet with the princess. So we've now got the Kokiri Emerald, which is the spiritual stone of the forest. And there we go. Oh, and with that, the Deku Tree has now died. Which is quite sad. Right, so now we need to leave the Kokiri forest and go and find Zelda. So here's Mido again. Mido is blaming us for the Deku Tree dying. And with that, our time here in the Kokiri Forest is finished for now. And what you do is head straight this way to the opposite side of the Kokiri village, and where you'll see this kind of like log pipe area. So with that, I will see you again shortly. If you want to carry on following this series, I'll be really grateful to see you again, and see you next time.